Hi there, I'm Roger coming to you from Brick House Guitars in Kitchener, Ontario, and I have here a beautiful guitar by a builder named Julien Sublet from Quebec City. And I'm going to tell you all about this guitar, but first let me tell you how it came to be here today for me to show it to you. So over the weekend, this past weekend, my business partner Ken Wilson and we had the immense pleasure of driving down to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to the Artisan Guitar Show. And man, I tell you, if you can ever get to that show, you should. It's amazing, like literally hundreds and hundreds of amazing guitars to behold, to pick up, to ogle with your eyes, and then of course to play. And it's just amazing the level of skill and craftsmanship in art. The art of just beautiful creations, right? It's also an amazing opportunity for us to, of course, meet our luthier friends, but more importantly, or as importantly, it's an opportunity to meet new luthiers. And, you know, one of the things that we always know is that we're going to be trying all these guitars throughout the show. And inevitably, there's at least going to be one or two that we just can't resist. And we have to, if it's available, we're bringing it home. And that's what happened with this guitar by Julien Sublet. He's a luthier that we met for the first time, and again, what a great opportunity to connect with someone that we weren't familiar with, and fall in love with his workmanship. So this, let me tell you a little bit about Julien first, and then I'll describe the instrument. Julien is now in Quebec. He's from Geneva, actually, in Switzerland, and he studied originally cabinet making. He took a 4-year program there, and he learned the art of woodworking. And you'll see in a minute that certainly comes through in the craftsmanship into this instrument. Since the age of 7, he tells me he's been absolutely, passionate about guitar. There's always been a guitar by his side his whole life. So he decided that he wanted to move to Quebec. There's a really highly acclaimed school of luthiery in Quebec City. And so he signed up for their 3-year program, which he did. And he graduated from that program in 2017. And since that time, he has been working full-time building guitars and also doing repair work. So let's talk a little bit about this guitar now. So this is an OM size instrument, and it's a Sitka top with, ta-da, beautiful quilted sapelli back and sides. So we'll get a closer look at that in a minute. Also, the body depth for it's deeper than a standard OM. It's about 4¼ inches at the lower bout, and it tapers nicely. So it's a smaller guitar, but it still has a lot of airspace, giving it an amazing big sound, lots of bass response. You'll hear that in a minute. So why don't we take a closer look? I'll get the guitar on the shelf here and video it for you and describe it, and then I'll come back and talk about the sound, noodle a bit, and play for you my standard demo. All right, let's take a look at this lovely guitar. Let's zoom in here to the headstock, and there is Julien's logo, and that's done with aluminum actually, and the headstock onlay is Macassar ebony, and the truss rod is there. It's covered by a magnetic cap, so you just kind of pull it on and off. It's pretty cool. And of course, there's 510 tuners here with the smaller buttons. I love those. Bone for the nut, and then again Macassar ebony for the fingerboard. I love the color. And notice how the position dots also match the position dots on the side. And we come on over here, and we see we have the Sitka top, and then the rosette is from the same wood as the back and sides, so that's the quilted sapelli. And come on down here, this is a nice design for the cutaway, so that's a very full cutaway. And then the bridge is also Makassar ebony, and I'm going to see if I can catch it here, but it's so beautifully sculpted. I love it. It's just got this really nice form to it, and it just flows. So let's just get a closer look at the whole body. Now let's turn it around and have a look at the wonderful quilted sapelli. All right. Amazing. Just beautiful. Let's have a look at the lower bout here. And I love the way the bindings are also in Makassar ebony, and he plays with the sapwood against the darker color of the ebony, so it just blends in beautifully. It's just a very artistic way to do it, and of course the wood just swirls in the light. It's like a swimming pool in the sun. And around here again, so you can see the play of different colors in the binding. I love it. All right, so one thing you're going to notice here is the shape of the asymmetrical shape of the heel. And this is a mahogany neck. And if you come on over to the headstock, you'll see that the headstock actually matches the shape of the heel. And I love that. And this is really nice for comfort. Again, the position dots on the side with that center line going right through. Very, very accurate. Like I say, the woodworking skills, absolutely flawless. And there's the 510 tuners. So just simply a stunningly beautiful guitar. And now let's have a listen. All right, so where do I begin with this? Well, the guitar is extremely articulate and extremely well balanced. It's got a sweet tone. The sapelli gives you that warmth and open and airiness that I just love in guitars. It's a lightweight guitar, you know, so it just kind of resonates fully, and it fills the whole room with lovely sound. Let me noodle a little bit here. Actually, I have it in drop D. I was noodling in drop D before. And I'm going to start up here because I'm finding these fat notes. That just rings and it's controlled. It's very articulate. How that, and of course, if as I push, it'll grow. So yeah, I would sit and play it all night long. It's comfortable, it's big, it fills the room, it's sweet. Let me do my standard demo, and thank you for watching. Love to have your comments. Very lovely. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone.